The day they marched me out in handcuffs, everyone in the office stared like I was already convicted. My boss, Victor, folded his arms and watched security dump my life into a cardboard box. They accused me of stealing company funds, said they had proof, said my career was dead. I remember hearing whispers as I passed cubicles I helped build. No one defended me. No one questioned it. In one afternoon, reputation, livelihood, dignity, gone. But humiliation has a strange chemistry. Sometimes it destroys a man. Sometimes it manufactures one. They thought they buried me that day. They had no idea they were planting the seed of their own collapse. 3 years earlier, I was the invisible engine keeping the company alive. I repaired failing contracts, built systems executives took credit for, saved accounts worth millions. Victor loved my brilliance, so long as it wore his name. Every promotion I earned somehow became his advancement. I told myself loyalty would be rewarded, that competence rises. But corporations often reward politics before merit, and predators recognize useful idealists quickly. Then came the merger. Chaos, budgets vanished. Compliance pressure rose. Victor had buried losses in a project I warned him against. He needed a fall guy. I was perfect, trusted enough to frame, naive enough not to suspect. A forged audit trail, manipulated approvals, a quiet internal accusation. And overnight, I became the criminal in a story I didn't write. Charges collapsed weeks later. No evidence held, but exoneration doesn't repair suspicion. Recruiters stopped returning calls. Friends disappeared. Family spoke carefully around me. I learned something brutal. People trust accusation faster than truth. I hit bottom in a one-room apartment with overdue bills and a wounded ego. Then one night, staring at eviction notices, a thought arrived. Stop proving innocence. Start building consequence. That was the real beginning. I began studying leverage, debt structures, distressed acquisitions, proxy wars, governance traps. At night, I freelanced, saved relentlessly, ate cheap, slept less. Quietly, I met a retired private equity operator who looked at me and said, "Pain can be converted into strategy." We built in silence for years, while others chased lifestyles. I accumulated options. Revenge, I learned, compounds like capital. Meanwhile, Victor ascended, bigger office, ethics awards, magazine covers. I saved every interview clip, not from obsession, from fuel. Every lie he told publicly strengthened my patience privately. Anger wants immediate action. Strategy waits until the target is exposed. Then the opening came. Overexpansion crushed the company. Debt pressure mounted. Stock bled value. Activist investors circled. Through holding entities nobody traced to me, I began buying. Quietly, 2%. 6, 12. Piece by piece, I purchased the institution that once erased me. There is poetry in becoming majority owner of the machine that tried to crush you. Emergency board meeting. Victor entered expecting control. Instead, he saw me seated among investors. The color left his face. "Impossible," he whispered. I smiled. "You should have checked who was buying." In that instant, the prey became acquirer. The forensic review I commissioned exposed everything. Embezzlement, falsified audits, pension manipulation, and proof he framed me. The same board that approved my firing voted to remove him before lunch. Security escorted him out through the same doors they once walked me through. Same marble floor, same shame. Symmetry can be ruthless, but revenge without transformation is just theater. I restructured operations, rehired people laid off unjustly, rebuilt culture. In 18 months, the failing company became profitable. The man branded a thief became CEO. That wasn't payback, that was authorship. Months later, Victor requested a meeting. He looked diminished, smaller somehow. He asked for mercy, said legal fees were crushing him, marriage gone, reputation dead. Then he said, "I made one mistake." One mistake? No, two, framing me and underestimating discipline. I slid him a junior analyst contract entry. Level pay, reporting to people I trained. "I'm offering perspective," I said. People later called that cruel. They missed the point. Humiliation wasn't the offer. It was knowing I had power to make it. Real revenge is asymmetry. When the one who harmed you must confront your superiority. At an industry summit, I was asked my greatest business lesson. They expected a framework, I said. Never destroy someone whose only asset is discipline. The room went silent because everyone understood I wasn't talking about business. During forensic review, we found pension theft harming ordinary staff. I created restitution from executive clawbacks. Workers got repaid. That changed the meaning of revenge for me. It became justice. The trap they built became a staircase for many others. Years later, an anonymous envelope arrived. Victor's handwriting. "You didn't ruin me. My greed did." I framed it in my office, not as trophy, as warning. The people who try to bury you sometimes unknowingly plant you. And if you grow high enough, they live forever in your shadow. Subscribe to Tales of Karma for more betrayal, karma, and revenge stories. Comment below, was buying the company justice or ruthless genius?